You said 21 dead. That death toll has not increased, but rescue operations are still going on. The local authorities say that 10 people have been hospitalised, 41 sought medical assistance. So some of those 83 wounded were lightly wounded, but 2 are reported to be in a critical condition among those hospitalised. So it is possible that the death toll will rise. As you said, it's Palm Sunday today. The very centre of the city of Sumy was hit. This is a day when a lot of people are out and about, going to church, going to cemeteries, as is traditional on Palm Sunday. Warm weekend after a cold snap in Ukraine, so that's another reason why the area was probably particularly crowded today. As you may be able to see from the images that we've got, a bus was hit and destroyed. There were people on that bus, so among the victims, some of them are passengers on the bus. Sumy region has been a focus of attention recently because after Russian forces forced the Ukrainian army out of most of Kursk region in Russia, the part of Kursk region that they'd occupied, they've been trying to make incursions into the northern part of Sumy region, of which Sumy is, of course, the capital. And so that might be, an explanation for why there's bombing of Sumy. There has been more shelling lately of Sumy city, but the city centre had not been targeted in that way by 2 ballistic missiles. It's too early as yet to see if there's any explanation as to why that particular area of the city was targeted at this particular time, other than simply with the intent of killing civilians because it was a crowded area of a busy city centre.
And meanwhile, even the very limited ceasefire between Russia and Ukraine on energy infrastructure seems not to be holding.
Yes, the latest allegations from Russia that Ukraine has been targeting its energy infrastructure came this morning, but they're the latest in a long series of allegations from both sides that the ceasefire is being violated. Right from the very beginning, the first few days, the Ukrainians said that some Ukrainian energy infrastructure had been targeted by the Russians, and they made it clear, the Ukrainians, from the very beginning, that they would respect this ceasefire only if the Russian side did. And I remind you, it's a very, very limited ceasefire. It seems almost ridiculous to say it, but targeting the city centres where there are loads of civilians was not covered by the terms of this ceasefire. Only energy infrastructure, which means power stations, oil depots, that kind of thing, was covered by this ceasefire in theory. In practice, it doesn't seem to be holding at all.
Thank you very much.